Actually,
Azan has
Straight
hit
2 minutes.
rock
Bro,
bottom.
that's
That's
crazy.
all it is. Everybody acts like
This is the comments first.
everyone, including XQC, is so gross, dude. Straight up, you're gross. That's all it is. Everybody acts like Frogan is. Everybody acts like Frogan is the fucking Antichrist. Okay, and it's so transparent what these fucking losers are doing. Like, you can have disagreements with Frogan if you want, but god damn, everyone is immediately like, their reaction is so visceral. Is so goddamn visceral. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. This shit is so fucking normal.
Let's see. A bunch of 9/11 jokes, apologists would smile and laugh.
So you said America deserved 9/11. Did you mean that?
Yeah.
Okay, 6250, 9/11 baking stream with Raf and Capri. If we get to this goal by 9/11, Capri, Raf, and I
Why is it that
will make the Twin
every
Towers
time I watch a clip of
out
this
of a snapped
woman,
cake,
it's never
and we'll make an
just the
airplane,
woman. It's always
and we'll
someone
recreate
reacting to
9/11.
it. There's always a guy in the corner, man.
Fat hoe.
There's always a reaction to the
mods,
clip.
Can you guys not? Can we?
Every
can we-
time.
Mods.
Fat
If
hoe.
you mods, yo, who replayed it? Are you fucking kidding me? Mods.
Fat hoe.
Are you kidding me? Actual casual racism, all the time. Legit, actual racism. Like it's nothing.
No thanks. And some people are gonna say that. You know what I mean? That's why it's the
This is a cracker take.
difference between like, hey, I can put my money where my mouth is
Cracker
about whether that's
ass
worthwhile.
take.
Sorry. Madam. The I wish veterans get PTSD shit.
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers. I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. The U.S. military, boo fucking who. I hope you get PTSD.
It's none of these things.
Oh,
Surely
and
it is.
he never
It's,
stops eating. Always eating.
Some of the shit I can't even say. But still, this person is not. I don't like this person. The 9/11 cake, classic. She's unlikable.
I think
She's
he's
annoying.
just kind of a bit
She's
annoying,
fucking
you know.
annoying. What is it right there?
Asmongold, excuse
the start?
me. I saw some of them go fucking viral too. It's
Right.
like, yeah, bro, she's hijabi. I know. And
If-
don't
if
even
your
fucking for
content
a
is
moment
rage bait,
act like that does not contribute to
uh,
this. They will say, "Oh,
You
it's
can't
because we hate,
be
we hate
upset
her
that people
opinions."
get
Like,
mad
no,
because
you
that's
reacted
your
that way
entire content,
specifically
right?
For a very
When
specific
all you do is
purpose,
rage
bro.
bait.
I hate this. I
You
hate
make-
this shit so much.
Or you
But
get
it's
attention
not
by
necessary.
getting
I
people
wouldn't
mad.
mind taking a step back and
That's
being
your
like, you know what? I
thing,
probably
right?
wouldn't say it, but I'd be like, you know what?
How are you gonna
Maybe
get
I
mad
have
at them getting mad?
Some judgment because of some.
I know.
I'm just not. I'm
It's
just
to
not
get
like
them
that.
even
People know
more
this.
mad.
People watch my clips all the time. People
So they
watch
watch
all
it
the
even
time.
more,
They know
right?
it's not something that I
Something
do.
like
I don't even
that.
have to defend myself against if you don't like this person, you're hating
Right,
because she's wearing a hijab.
it's
Bro,
five head.
There is
Right, you
so
get-
much to hate on that person.
rage bait,
It's hard to find a thing.
and then you
to
double
like.
bait
Every
the
clip-
rage
every
bait
clip I've seen of her
to bait
is,
them
like,
into raging even harder,
atrocious.
so they watch your
Look,
content
she's
even more,
unapologetically
so you can
offensive,
rage bait them
asking
even
the
more
world
and get them
not to be
even more
offensive.
mad.
When you pick and choose
Massive.
what groups, what style that people can be
Right,
offensive
that's
to,
just massive, that's
you're
five
already
head.
lost in my mind. You don't get to do that. You have to say,
Because if
"Yo,
you're in a
don't be offensive
protected
to
class, right?
this stuff.
You can do
That's it.
anything and
Don't be-
get away
well,
with it.
white people
No matter
aren't-
how
but
mad
these
people
guys-
get,
but
you
these
know they
guys,
can't
but
do
Jewish
anything.
people, but like,
So
I'm
you
not-
just
you're
keep baiting
annoying.
and baiting.
You're unlikable, lady.
And
So
you
when I see
always
that clip,
win.
I-
You never
my
stop
body-
winning.
I go into defensive mode.
That's
my
it.
brain's trying to protect itself from its image. It's being
I
brought
understand.
into it. It's a defensive mechanism. I don't like her. She says something, my brain has to push decibels away so I don't intake some of the shit she says. It's fucking off the rails. It's not that hard. Don't make this about like whatever hijabi. I don't know what religion she is. Islam? I don't even know. Is there other religions that wear the hijabi? I don't even know. I don't know. I won't even know
Well,
what
no.
to hate.
It's
the reaction, and I think
it's not
more
the
so that
thing
it's
isn't
so
the hijab.
normalized to
It's a
behave this way.
veil
It
which
really
she's
grosses me
wearing.
out.
Oh, right. It's
I'm
what?
pretty sure hijab
sorry.
is
Because the
some
words are
kind
slipping
of
out
type
of
of
my head.
idea about
It's crazy to think that you
modesty
can
in
push this
Islam.
viewpoint on
right?
stream about other people and their intentions,
It's just
and having your chat be like, yep, and yep you for that.
the thing is,
Brother, imagine
with Christianity
the
also does it.
and the leeway that we would have to call people out on their
I'm pretty
shit,
sure Jews also
to,
do it.
to just be hateful.
Right? They have the little
If
hats,
automatically
right?
you could just
They're famous for it. That
offload
they have the little
entire-
hats.
all the
That's so
arguments to just,
common.
Hey yo, if you hate this person, it's because you're Islamophobic.
Right?
Like,
If you go to
really?
church, you're supposed to wear a veil if you're a
Like,
woman.
is that what
right?
we're just gonna do that?
It's in the book. I know it's in the book.
And I know people will try
So it's
to
not just an
fucking do
Islam
the
thing.
wow, you're so ruthless.
Plus, they never
for,
actually
calling
ever
out
said
the
anything about
Islamophobia here
hijabs.
and calling out the racism here. I
Maybe
wasn't being
Asmongold did, but
racist,
he's
and
talking
then
about
fucking fight
XQC.
tooth and
So this is
He's
actually
talking
rich
about
coming from
XQC.
this
XQC
guy
never said
and
anything
everybody
about
around.
that.
That's been kind of doing the whole like
But they're just
dog
making
whistle of,
something
like,
out of nothing here.
Jewish equals bad. But guys, hold
Making
on.
shit up.
What I mean by that is the people that are Zionists.
Right? He's not talking about
but
Asmongold.
You know what I'm talking about, though. You know what I'm talking about.
Because
though.
he's also a
I'm
rage
guys,
baiter, but
Oh,
talking about
the
XQC
Jews this,
here.
The Jews that.
XQC
Oh,
never
shit.
said any
No,
of
no, I
that.
meant the Jews
You can't
that
just
are
put
Zionists
words
that
in his
do
mouth
war and do all
and
that.
decide
You know what I'm
that
talking about. That don't be
the way you
weird.
think
Don't be
he
weird.
thinks is the
Okay.
way he actually
But that
thinks.
doesn't
You don't
apply to
know
you,
how
okay?
he thinks,
This
bitch.
person's annoying. Oh,
You don't even glaze the goat.
do I have to say, guys?
How are you
guys,
gonna
guys? It's because
Pretend
no,
like you
dude,
know
come on,
you the
bro.
goat
Yeah,
when you
it's
don't
just,
even glaze in.
I don't know.
What a
The
joke.
whole thing is stupid.
nail.
What
But
a
it's
joke.
gross as fuck. Okay.
Don't give me this shit where you don't think that there's underlying hate for Jews in general, and especially in some of these guys' chat. They know what's going on. They absolutely know.
That wasn't the part I was talking about, bro. Keep watching until you bring up the content nuke to see his reaction. I don't care about fucking Ethan's reaction. I don't even want to see it anymore. I'm so pissed off. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? How are we so goddamn cruel? You know what I mean?
Bro,
How?
Bro, says him. Yo, what? Bro, he has been incredibly cruel though. What? Bro, he has been cruel though.
Oh, how is that allowed? How do other people in the community don't fucking check these people? You know what I mean? Why is that appropriate? Why is that in any way, shape, or form appropriate? Like, that's a fucking peer, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry she doesn't have fucking 30,000 live concurrent viewers. Maybe then you would suck up to her and respect her.
Oh hell no. That's interesting. No, it's crazy though. It's crazy though. He
The
actually-
goat would never.
He brings up
He would
views
never.
again.
Look
It's
at
like the only talking point. It's like the only arguments.
What was his name?
Anytime that it's back against the wall, it has to be about some view count, like
Guy
schizo
Snap
thing.
guy.
Every
If
fucking.
Hassan thinks
Look at
his
that
brain
drama.
is
Every
functional
goddamn
Doesn't suck up to
time,
any
dude.
fucking
Based on
person
race
ever,
or religion,
dude.
he's lost
the
the
goat.
plot.
The goat
Brother,
knows best.
every time there's like a small amount of
You
drama.
have to glaze the
every
goat
time,
for glazing the goat
every
is
time.
good. No,
He
glaze the
brings up
goat
view
is
count.
I've
And I
listened
always tell you
before.
guys,
You
this,
have to.
it's crazy. You guys don't see this. Like, it's like every time it's my view
You
count.
have to.
And my theory gets proven every single time I get proven right. It's a constant. Like it never stops. Like and it doesn't even work. Because what if all the times that I call people out for view botting, all the times that I see other people that are like a bunch of dumb fucks, I would just suck up to them. If I was all about view count, why wouldn't I just suck up to Kai and not do drama like all the other guys?
That's just like I said.
Like
Right.
why wouldn't I just say how it is? It's just
Yep.
it's not. There's no computation behind it. She wished PTSD on active military members. People can dislike and talk shit. Since I'm pretty sure. Also, that country has like a mandatory service anyway. Does it not? I hope I didn't say anything wrong.
Yes, they do. They do.
Yes, Israel has a military service for most of its citizens since its founding. It's 1948. Israel has many policy constitution requires citizens to serve Israel for its defense. IDF. Jewish citizens, both men and women, are generally required to serve. Men typically serve for 32 months, while women serve for 24 months. She was talking about the USA. It's just as shitty anyway. It doesn't even matter. I don't give a fuck. That's still fucked up. Like what? Military is some of the options, the only options that people have to get like school and shit like that. People enroll in the military for multiple reasons. Imagine thinking that like if you enroll in the military is because you align with all the views and all the things that the United States stands for, and if you do it, you're a fucking bitch ass. And I hope you get like some fucking some illness and then some like unplanned schizophrenia and you go to jail. Like, fuck off, dude.
The reaction to Froak.
You're a buster. You're a buster. You're a buster, motherfucker. See, there you go. Would you be 10,000 soldiers? Do you want to make a cake out of Twin Towers at 9/11? Video posting sticking middle fingers up. Yo, fucking tell him real shit on G. Yeah, that's bullshit. I won't stand for this. I can say the most unhinged shit because guys, if they say any criticism, it's because something religion, something.
Ethan reacted to this content cop right off the rip, immediately,
yeah,
instantaneously
no shit.
reacted to it, whereas Hassan never reacted to Ethan's video about him. And I think Hassan should have reacted to it. I know he's not going to, and I get why he's not going to. I understand it.
Because Hassan these days is like, dude, if I don't talk about it, it ceases to exist. I'm not gonna give them clout. I'm not gonna give them views by reacting or whatever. But sometimes things are just too big. It doesn't matter if you react or not. It's of the same size. It doesn't matter. If you're actually dispelling by reacting. It's just sometimes it's just too big. It doesn't matter.
But at the same time, I've got to admire a guy that, like, a massive video gets put out on you, a content cop, and you immediately live react to it. I mean, you gotta like that's big dick energy, man. It is. No, and also, like, I have to say that I respect.
Well, Ethan's kind of stupid on a lot of points, especially when it comes down to like firing shots. I think the problem with Ethan is that he always fires shots like off the rip when he's kind of mad and makes him look dumb because a lot of his shit is like fucking not true. That's his main problem. Yeah, Ian's been getting I've been getting fucking shit on. I don't know what the brother is doing. Chad, what's up with Ian? Is he just like, what the fuck is he doing?
I walked into this like back like sphere Epcot looking thing in the back of like the house that P. Diddy was renting for his and was throwing after parties at Coachella, and they were playing like these crazy things for people who are high. Not me, of course. I had only eaten portobello mushrooms, and one of the images that they were playing was like this little girl, this like supposedly attractive very young girl, like opening up a Christmas gift. And I think I told you about this, where I was like, this is some real weird Alex Jones style pedo thing here. I walked into this like very young girl, like opening up a Christmas gift. And I think I told you about this, where I was like, this is some real weird Alex Jones style pedo thing here. I walked into this, like, me and my girlfriends are going to this P. Diddy party. And I was like, okay, you can go. You can go. I'm breaking up with you. So I broke up with her over the phone.
Huh? Wait, so what happened then?
Back.
So did you go to the party or not? Is it maybe two different parties?
Yeah.
Are you denying going to a Diddy party?
Of course I'm denying. This didn't happen. What are you talking about? Think.
I walked into this like back not me, and little girl very like opening.
What's in the fucking box?
Oh my god, I did. What?
Interesting. What the fuck? What is even happening? I mean, bro, what is even happening? It's not like it's a big deal that you went to a Diddy party. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat, is I generally don't understand it. I generally still think that it's odd that like people saying, "Oh, you're a bad person because you went to a Diddy party." That's just odd. Why do people do that? These celebrities have massive houses. They're crazy. They're crazy parties. I'm sure a lot of people were invited and went to a Diddy party, and then probably never went into contact with anything odd or out of the ordinary. Even though a lot of things that happened in those things, allegedly, according to the docs, a lot of things that happened to people at those parties, you can still have an experience that's like completely intact of any weird wrongdoing. Okay, chat? So you went to parties in college.
Right, the way he said it wasn't
that
weird
place
at all.
that you go to apparently was always talked about as Everybody did cocaine.
Right.
It was a big
He
cocaine
just
bump.
made
with
it
cocaine
clear that
fest.
he was
Like,
there,
It was very much cocaine infested.
and he thought it was
endeavors.
weird. That's all he
Everybody
said.
who went to any of those parties is a cocaine head, cocaine addict, cocaine consumer. I think that's a fucking stupid
Me
fucking
true,
thing.
yeah.
It's just fucking stupid. You went there and knew what was going on. Yeah, but you're assuming a
That
lot.
doesn't
though.
mean
You're
that
assuming.
I'm doing
You're making
cocaine,
a lot of
just because
assumptions
I was
that
there.
that you know these guys are
and I
saying
did
that
it,
they've
doesn't mean
seen
I did
and
it.
heard stuff and said nothing about it. Like, I'm absolutely convinced 100% that most people that went to Diddy parties didn't come into contact with anything out of the ordinary or whatever. So you said
Yeah,
something about the
probably
Epstein Island.
true.
Well, I've said that before. Yeah, I've actually said that. But I said yeah,
Probably
that's
some
the exact take.
backroom shit.
I don't think that everybody on the flight list to Epstein Island automatically has done or seen or heard like some crazy shit at the island. A fuck ton of people went there. The place had a lot of like amenities and stuff to do that probably didn't involve none of that shit. I'm confused on how that makes you guilty of anything if you're on the list. What's not a hill to die on? It's just a correct take. Like,
Okay, next. There was another video here. It was this one.
Hello everyone, this is your
Daily
daily dose of
Dose.
internet. He somehow created water out of thin air.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing. I put on this hand. This.
what? Oh, it's a fake thumb. Fucking rat, man.
Mira, mira, mira. Otro.
Watch this.
Mira, mira, mira.
Let's see what happened there.
Otro.
Watch this.
What a shit ass house, man.
Lord. Praise the Lord.
Either this car is really light or these people are really strong.
No engine.
Agora não tem como é rádio. Agora não tem como é rádio.
What?
He
He
was
was
just
trying to think of
chilling
the best
there,
way to
man.
get down the stairs.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
This guy came over
was
to pick
scared
up
to
a
go
TV stand
down.
that he just bought
That's
off of
cute.
Facebook Marketplace.
Hi mate, how are you? Because I put it outside already. Mate, thank you very much. No worries.
Thank you. Always got it.
Cheers mate. No
Thank
worries.
you.
This is what it looks like when a professional stuntman films for a movie.
Dude, really? I don't get it.
Man films for a movie.
But why did it bounce though? It's padded, yeah.
Schizo.
This video footage
Who's he
is
finding,
a little
man?
rough,
His
but this
demons?
car in front of them flipped a manhole cover right into their windshield.
My cat does that too. Sometimes.
Steady.
Ah! No, the brick, chat.
There was a pretty big earthquake in California a few days ago, and these elephants made a circle around the youngest to protect it.
And elephants are dangerous as shit. And aggressive. Very aggressive.
Holy.
This cruise ship went through some pretty crazy waters near Antarctica.
Hey, it's been 40 years. Can I please get a welcome to the jungle before my nurse changes my diaper?
Real? Ugly
This is
ass
how you can
rat.
tell when a pineapple is ripe or not.
Not ripe.
not ripe. Oh, ripe pineapple.
They both got the zoomies at the same time.
Put the shopping away.
You want, dude?
This is how good clams are at cleaning up dirty water. So I just learned something new.
So when you eat clams, you're eating dirt.
Yes.
Eating filtered dirt.
If a helicopter or an osprey, as you see here, is operating at night in dusty conditions, the blades will start to sparkle. Those tiny particles are hitting the blades, causing it to spark.
Glam's gonna suck ass.
Excuse me, sir.
Rat.
This is how vets test elephants for diseases. They are trained to take in some salt water into their trunks and then spit it out back into a bag. It's kind of crazy how big this was.
I mean,
they
dude,
were out in the ocean.
I mean, are you fucking dumb?
Just grab on or something, man.
They were out in the ocean and spotted
dumb?
something huge underwater, so one of them jumped in to get a better look.
There's another one coming. There's another one coming. Submarine. What the? Well, you've never dive on a submarine.
The student was minding his business in
drug
his dorm room
cartel,
at his
man.
university when this happened.
What?
Please. I got you a piece. Yeah.
Dude.
I'm gonna disappear.
Okay.
Now do it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I had no idea that a chicken hole was so scary.
Oh, that's -5 years right there.
Wait, what?
-15 IQ, man.
A chicken hole?
Fat.
It's okay, X, we act like we saw nothing.
Yo, look what I found.
Oh, cute.
It
5,
is
6.
1, 2, 3, 4. A 6-leaf clover. Isn't that so neat?
He really risked all of his aura to win.
Chat, it looks more like a 2-in-1.
Clover.
Yeah.
Because look at the stem is
Isn't
massive.
that so neat?
He really risked all of his aura to wake up a dead crowd.
That's aura, though.
So why was this
That's
actually super
aura.
impressive?
This is our impression of 2 ambulances driving by your house.
For some reason, someone hacked into this crosswalk speaker to have an AI version of Mark Zuckerberg talk to people.
Wait. Hi, this is Mark Zuckerberg, but real ones call me the Zuck. You know, it's normal to feel uncomfortable or even violated as we forcefully insert AI into every facet of your conscious experience.
They were trying to cook using a traditional Hawaiian ground oven when this happened. These skydivers jumped out of a plane, and then the plane immediately started to stall.
2 years with the Lord Juicer. Can I get a welcome to the jungle, perhaps?
Nice recovery from the pilot. No, never mind. He's dead. fuck is he doing? He just
Was
almost
able to
recovered
regain
and he's
control of
dead.
the plane after a few scary seconds.
Nice, he recovered. Good one.
This is the
What?
first time you have ever seen a horse moonwalk.
That's cool.
Did this dog just instantly fall asleep?
Rat.
Ugly. What an ugly rat with a fucking beard.
That's a good pigeon.
Bearded rat.
That is the end of this video. Hope I made your day just a
Later.
little bit more sunny. And I'll see you guys again.
When it says
Later.
you. What you talking about?
Bitch. Is there anything good?
It's
No.
an ugly, bearded rat.
No. No, not at all. Oh, never mind.
Straight
2
up.
minutes.
You're fucking gross.
Bro, that's
all
crazy.
it is. Everybody
XQC
everybody
calls
acts like
Asmongold. I mean,
Everyone, including XQC,
Hassan calls
is so
XQC
fucking
racist
gross,
for
dude.
hating
Straight
Frogan.
up, you're fucking gross. That's all it is.
We just
everybody
watched this,
like
no?
everybody acts like Frogan
Uh,
is. Everybody acts like Frogan is the fucking
what is
antichrist.
this?
So I, in the
What's the
moment,
video
just came
clip,
up with a policy to
here.
say, look, you know,
It was a content group /org, more content group, and they just kind of stopped making content together and stopped doing stuff. Like it was bound to do that, like, because it's content first. Okay, what else? Anyway. The
That's true,
Asmongold problem.
the
interesting.
truth. Alright.
Let me read this real quick. Anti-DEI drum. There's late 2024, and Hoyt, who had begun consistently bagging on the anti-DEI drum to his millions of viewers the year prior, made his radicalization impossible to ignore by going on a racist rant against Palestine in October, calling them an inferior, and adding that I'm not gonna have a criminal. Their community was taken aback and even tips out public statement, dehumanizing stance. Okay. Is this guy mad because he's DI or what? DEI absolutely can, and it has shown examples in real life that it can be poorly applied. Going on tirade against DEI and its poor applications is not a problem. DEI generally is in a lot of cases absolutely shit. Okay, I'm not gonna say that it's more bad than good. It can be good. It can be fantastic if applied for its exact correct purpose. But you can see how people can piggyback the movement or the method to just kind of not do that. Yeah, Parsec, you know what's crazy? You're actually more wrong than I'm right these days. I'm not keeping it a buck. I know what DEI is. I'm not fucking stupid. Anyway. A lot of DEI is fine. Like certain hiring quotas in certain departments are perfectly okay. I've said that in the past. I've said that like 8 years ago on stream. Like, dude, there are some places that it makes sense to want to have a representation. It's not illegal. It's needed.
For what?
Like, in the police force, for example, it's not adequate, or perhaps it is absolutely needed.
Why?
It's what it is. It's just the way it goes. I know what else to tell you, because you need a woman to pat down and search another woman if requested. If a woman says, "Yo, I don't want to be touched everywhere and search whatever. I like to have a girl or whatever, because otherwise it can be kind of weird." They will get a woman, if possible, on duty, and they'll do that. And that plays into the fact that this is not going to escalate, feel dehumanized, get mauled, wild out, break more laws. This helps everybody.
Maybe they could do a
different, or
job.
That's not different.
Or have a specific job for that specific situation.
How that not be parts?
If it's
of
that
DEI?
if it's that much of a problem,
Race also actually, you know, and then you mentioned it. Race also can play into that.
you can make a specific job for it, so people can train to have that specific job. Instead of doing quotas, you just make a job for it and treat it as a separate job.
DEI stuff.
Right,
just,
that
just
way,
especially
you
in
never
heightened situations,
get
perhaps even possibly violence.
get a
or
situation where
de-escalated or
we're
whatever,
hiring
right?
someone
You're in a,
just because they're
I
a
don't
woman,
know, you're in
and not for
in
any
certain
other reason.
black-dominated,
Because you get
neighborhood.
to have
Let's say this one
a
is just very
specific job
tough
that
and
you
violent,
never hire
right?
anyone
You get
else for,
fucking-
right?
You get three
That's a
fucking
easy fix.
Kekona male
Just have a new
white cops
type of
coming in.
police.
Like, nah, bro, hey, I know,
If it's
I
that
know
big of
what
a
it's like. I
problem,
know
right?
your struggle.
But if
Hey, buddy
it
man,
isn't,
go with the cops.
then
Hey,
it's
don't
not
worry,
worth fixing.
It is. It's kind of a cocktail for not as great of an ending. It's just what it is. You saying no to America doesn't break down all the other things that we know about human nature and psychology. You're not gonna. So sometimes it's just good. It's a win for everybody. What about it? Fix the camera gap. Okay. Hiring a woman because she's good at her job isn't DEI. Hiring a woman because she's a woman is. Well, not everywhere, dude. That's just not everywhere, buddy, dude.
I disagree. The way you should look at it is when people call diversity hires, sometimes
I know what you want. I know what you're saying.
being a woman is
Hassan
a
will
part
leave
of
you alone
being
if
better
you
at the
convert to
job.
Islam. Hijab stream.
It's
when?
just one of those qualities that you can
I
have
also
that
convert
makes
before
you
that.
better or worse at a
I
job.
see the argument disagree and the argument. No,
Or-
I don't know any. I know what you're doing.
We're not going to
This is the
pretend
classic,
that
again, you're
your
definitely
background
NPC.
doesn't affect the way
yeah,
you
it's
are.
like, Trump.
It's not just your actions, it's your legacy,
policies
it's
or
who you
anything.
are that
Oh, how about you name a policy?
makes you good at your
can't, then you're
job.
wrong. I mean, okay, I mean, you're
Gender
just,
is a
you're wrong
part of
about
that.
this. You can,
You know, race
you can
is a part
absolutely
of
grasp
that.
the concept of something being done. This method is bad, and without having a specific one-to-one example known that is currently still going. Like, bro, just stop. Like you like it's just some cringe shit. I don't give a fuck.
Great. People say you should hire based on merit, and I agree. But you need to get it in your head that sometimes those things that I just talked about are a part of merit.
Yep.
However, I think forced
Yes,
quotas
very
are
much.
bad. I think you should just do it based on merit and just be racist and sexist and whatnot. If that's just the truth, it's right, it's correct, and you should do it.
Okay.
Because it's still a part of who
like
you
I said,
are.
Like I
And you
gotta
hire
keep it
people
fucked.
based on who they are.
There's a lot of fields, especially the ones that are like
So,
kind
I
of
mean,
like
gender and race
some of the
do
government
play a
ones.
factor, and
Right.
they are
And
important.
it's good to
and
actually
you
have
need to
a
consider
diverse
that.
workforce. Not that it's like, oh,
Not
dude.
to,
a lot of
you know,
times,
fulfill
these
some
quotas
quota,
will be filled out,
but
just
you know, to hire them.
normally. They don't have to force anything. And
People
the retail
feel
quota- a lot
more
of
at
quotas
ease
are being met.
if there's
Just,
a woman talking to them
grassroots.
than, well, you have
A
a
lot.
woman police officer,
And
right?
that's
If
perfectly
people
fine.
feel, or let's say an actor, right? You look at race when you hire an actor,
The mad,
right?
Shit like that, but that shit really pissed me off what's going on in the world right now, bro, with you know who, bro. Track me shit. Bro, I try to bite my tongue nowadays, bro. But like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. How do I not, bro? I have a platform for a reason, bro. I can say whatever the fuck I want. The fuck you mean who? He killed someone, he's out. Like, how the fuck does that work? Like, bro, He's literally like, what? like what? What do you mean stop? I'm dead serious.
Chat, he just doesn't understand like the intricacies of like the justice system, whatever, and that's fine. It's just more of like he's seen enough to kind of like make a conclusion. I do agree in general, absolutely. Kill somebody, you shouldn't be on bail. I think this is a black and white. You should never be out on bail, ever. If you're like prime suspect, like known, like kind of like they don't really know if the murder is just or not. It should never happen, because it's in my opinion, if somebody is charged for murder but not yet convicted, if they kill another person or do something else to anybody, it should make the state and the country responsible for everything bad they do. If you motherfucker, you know something did something really bad, can't prove it yet, or whatever, it's gonna go to court, and you let him out, and they do something else, that person is entitled to every penny that they deserve from the government or from whoever system. Let that shit happen, because then it's insane. Because then who's you can't say, oh, we should just blame that person. No, you already had that person. Now they're out because of you, and they did that. That you are not responsible. The same way that when they apprehend somebody, they are now in their custody, therefore they're responsible for them. Chat, imagine if they got somebody, you can't move, you can't jump, you can't say anything. You're in cuffs, whatever, right? And I throw you off I threw you off the building. Guys, not my fault. I mean, he did. Brother, are you fucking stupid? No, it is absolutely you are their responsibility to be handled appropriately. So then, your thing's gonna age badly. I know what that means. No, I will never take this take back. Not a one-time event I will ever make this take back. The system is flawed. So you can be angry this guy's out on bail, but it's been a pattern of that. Like if you have money, a good lawyer, like no priors, you're young, you're not high risk or whatever. It's a big bond. They will fucking let it happen. You guys act like it's like a fucking new thing. This isn't some race thing or whatever. This is just the way it is. Like, yeah, it's just the way it is. I don't know what to tell you. It's a system problem. I agree it shouldn't happen, but the story was why shouldn't he get bailed?
Yeah, the GOAT is right.
Okay,
he's always correct. He's the GOAT after all. The legacy speaks for itself. The GOAT never loses. We have to glaze the GOAT. For glazing the GOAT is good. Now glaze the GOAT. I've glazed him before. Hey, you do that, right? You do that. And once you do, you'll notice everything is just going right. You're only winning, just like the GOAT. Because the GOAT is good. And when you look at what is good and not what is bad, you will start being good. Hey, that's a lesson right there.